Right, hello everyone and welcome to our daily video, 16th of November, Wednesday. Now, we are at the tops and bottoms, but it's still a bit tricky. It's still a bit wish-washy, and we're seeing a bit of whipsaws in the currency pairs. Now, as you can see, this is the dollar franc, and it's kind of going sideways since it's made that top yesterday, but we are expecting a pullback on this from this area. So what we're going to do is sit tight a little bit. Although the market popped its head down after a double top, it kind of went back up again, and it's kind of stabilizing here. What we're going to do is we're just going to wait a little bit. Okay, so don't rush. What you need to do is see the currency pair slightly maybe higher, and then when we get a divergence we'll sell it off again. But in the meantime, just be careful around here because it's very whipsawy. We've got a whipsaw market happening here on the 4-hour chart, so just take it easy and let the market kind of stabilize itself, but over the course of next week we should be seeing a bit of a pullback on this. Okay, let's take a look at the pound dollar. Same with the pound dollar. We were at the bottom of the channel yesterday, and then it lifted its head up, and then they sold again. So we're probably going to have to sell the pound dollar again. It's not a bad spot at all. Let's just readjust that, shall we? Let's do this. Yeah, say about right. So the market from here, as you can see, a breakdown of the channel, a retest of those channel lines, and then possibly to come down again. So it's not a bad area to push this pound dollar back down again, but like I said, it is a bit risky, so be mindful when you're going in. Don't go in with heavy lots. The reason it's risky is because the market is kind of like at support level here. This is why I'm recommending you don't go in with a heavy lot. Normally, you know, when we got the analysis and we understand where we're going, we're okay to go in with a heavy lot, but this area is going to be support. So because it's support resistance area, what I don't want you to go in with is a big lot, taking a lot of risk when you don't need to. So just be mindful of that. If you are selling there, this region is where you should be kind of taking profit or covering yourself with partial profit and moving your stop loss forward. Euro dollar is pretty much the same situation. I drew this line before, and that's around 1.0680 region, and you know, I'm expecting the market to come down here. So this is not a surprise for us. I drew this before, I mentioned that before. In fact, I put that on the daily chart for you guys, and you know, this is not going to be a surprise for us. In fact, slightly lower there. Okay, so this is not going to be a surprise for me if the market tips its head down, and probably from tomorrow onwards will be not tomorrow onwards, I'm sorry, next week onwards we'll probably see an up move on the euro dollar. Tomorrow and Friday we'll have speeches made by Yellen and Draghi from the Fed and the European Central Bank, so be mindful of those because the market is going to be a little choppy, I reckon. Let's take a look at the dollar Canadian. Nice pullback. We drew this yesterday, and you can see the market pull back here, and nice little support area there, and then as you can see, that's the support there, which is great. Now what we want to do is all right, so let's resume our chart. Let's take a look at the gold here. Now gold, as you can see, we had a bit of an up move here. We're expecting the market to pull back down again, just like the euro dollar. I think it's going to pull back a little bit. I drew this line at 1,201, so I'm still keeping to that. And if it does move here, though, expect a good bounce, I reckon, for the market to go up again. So that I would be expecting a bounce next week. Like I said, Thursday, Friday, it's going to be a bit choppy, so just be mindful. Let's take a look at Brent. Now with Brent, we had a channel, and I said if the channel breaks out, you should go long, and that's what happened. Broke out, pulled back a little bit, didn't quite do the goodbye kiss. However, it was good to go long, and the market moves up. So that is once again in this up move here. Now what we can expect from Brent is to kind of pull back to the line again and then we'll see, maybe we'll start the beginning, we'll see the beginning of a new upwards trend if that happens. So it's really worthwhile watching if you're trending, if you're trading Brent, and to see how that eventuates, because the breakout of this channel and a pullback is going to give it more pressure for the market to buy again. Now, I hope that helps your daily trading. Once again, please be mindful of the economic news that comes out on the economic calendar. Today there's going to be some news on crude oil inventories coming out from the US, so take a note of that and make sure you get your time right according to the time zone you're in. Also, once again, I'm reminding you, don't forget, Thursday, Friday, Yellen and Draghi will talk, and the markets will be a bit unclear, let's say, until they talk and resolve what they need to say, and then the market will react, and next week I think we'll have a fresh start. But once again, next week I'm expecting the euro dollar to kind of pick itself up, to start going either sideways or sideways up slightly, and kind of like make up for the losses slightly that it has made. Hope that helps. Have a great day.